How's it going, guys? Nexy here, and today I want to bring you a commentary talking about clans and clans, how they've kind of evolved, how they've gone through the ages of modern combat, Sandstorm up to Modern Combat 3, and what I think will happen when Modern Combat 4 gets here. So first off, let's just go back to the past. Modern Combat Sandstorm. That's when Modern Combat all started. It was a new FPS game. I'm not sure if Nova came out first or Modern Combat Sandstorm, but it doesn't matter. When Modern Combat first came out, it had no multiplayer. It was just single player. I remember I got it. It was just campaign, and I thought it was still pretty freaking awesome. That there was an iPhone game that you can play freaking like Call of Duty, because that's the days when I started getting into Call of Duty. But it was just a freaking awesome game. And when I started updating that had like multiplayer, I was like, holy shit! But at the beginning, in the beginning, it didn't really work. The multiplayer had a lot of issues. It only supported people with certain Wi-Fi connections. But eventually, they got the internet all fixed up, and people could play. And I wasn't too great myself, but I remember one clan. The first clan I remember seeing was SAE. I think it was. After that, I saw EE, and a lot of new clans came up. But that's where like mobile gaming clans kind of started, with that and Eliminate Pro. But Eliminate Pro isn't part of the Modern Combat community. So well, kinda, I don't know, just whatever. So after that, Modern Combat 2 came out, and those were like the glory days of mobile gaming clans. There's so many cool like clans came up, like EE, came to MC2 as BW. There was TFF, there was SB, there was OAG, there was RS. There was a crap load of freaking awesome clans, and it's just so funny. There's always competition on Power Ringo. People were always playing those clan wars. People like actually hated each other like through clans, but in those times it was just fun. Like people like competed. People tried to get into some certain clans like TFF. Tried to get good enough to be able to join. Like TFF used to be like this elite clan that everybody tried to join. Same SB was pretty elite. There was a lot of clans, and it was just. It was so much fun back then. Even though people like hated you and you hated them, it was it was still the whole feel of like just like community. It was just really really fun, and it was a small community too. So a lot of people knew like almost everybody, and the MC2 days were just amazing. And then Modern Combat 3 came out, and I remember a lot of clans left. They just stopped playing. They didn't have much to do with Modern Combat 3 because Modern Combat 3 kind of sucked on the iPod. Nobody could really play it on the iPod or the iPhone 3G and 3GS, and I'm not sure how it well plays on the iPhone 4, but competitively you could not play on those devices like you could with MC2. So I think that's one big reason that a lot of people left, and why a lot of clans broke down. And then it just became a type of game where competitively, the main guys who could play is iPhone 4S and iPad 2 and iPad 3. The other ones like the iPad 1 and iPhone 4, they could play too, but it was much harder for them. And I think that that was the big thing. That's what stopped Modern Combat 3 from like evolving. More clans and stuff like that. And then Gameloft like really screwed clans, because a few months back they made it so that you can't change your Gameloft name. So no longer could you go into your profile, and if you join a new clan, you can't change the tag. So some people have like issues with like if they want to recruit you, they want you to make a new account. People don't want to do that. There's all these complications, and I think that, along with the fact that Modern Combat 3 was unplayable for so many devices, just ruined clans in Modern Combat 3. There's still clans, but it's not as amazing like as it was in MC2 days. And what I'm like wondering about, kind of worrying about too, is Modern Combat 4. When it comes out, it's probably gonna have it's gonna need more RAM. It's gonna be a bigger game, more file. better graphics, probably more stuff to process. So I mean that could also cancel out a couple devices. Plus, you can't change your name on Gameloft, so hopefully they might add like a tag feature, like they have in Call of Duty, where you can go to your barracks or whatever, and put your own tag in. But if they don't have that, I think clans, they might not be like they used to be in Modern Combat 2. But I hope they will be. And yeah, so if you have your own perspective on this, leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you think is going to happen when when Modern Combat 4 comes out, and how you think clans will play out, how they will work, and will there be more clans? Will there be more like more competition like there was in MC2, or is it gonna is it gonna be like a slope down, like when MC2 transferred to MC3? So just leave your thoughts in the comments below, and sorry I've been uploading much lately, but it's the weekend, so I'll be able to upload much more. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like, and if you're still here, you can type in penis in the comments as many times as you want without getting flagged. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and peace.